And once we start disrupting these markets, customers, they will come. And what you said, I think it was 70% of small businesses customers
are returning customers.
Right.
Returning customers. Yes.
Exactly. So how do we make sure that we service our customers properly, that they will continue to constantly keep coming back?
Gotcha. Great question, man. I would say that the first thing is make sure that you have a service that can allow for repeat customers. You know, make sure that you actually have that service in place. You know, you don't want to just be, you know, you come here, you know, for one, you know, just you know, you have a service to where they can use it, but then they don't need it anymore, right? Because then they won't be a returning customer. So what is your returning customer? What is your service that makes your customer return to you? So I'll even say this, especially for my service-based businesses, okay? Because, you know, product-based businesses, that's a bit of a different thing because, you know, you have a product, you know, so you'll always be making that product. And if it's good, people will constantly come back, right? So when it comes to a product-based business, you know, it's kind of straightforward. You know, just make sure that you have a good product, good customer service along with that product, and good processes along with that product, right? Then you set yourself up to be successful and you set yourself up for returning customers, okay? Now, with service-based businesses, it's a bit different. Because, and I'll even use my business as an example. So we had charged this high ticket price for brand strategy, right? And so we had a lot of people going through it, but they weren't coming back, you know, because we didn't have a service for them to come back to. It's like, we don't have anything. We don't have anything for you to come back to, you know. So it was only this one service, you know, that was here. So I remember, and then I'm a man of faith, right? So I remember one day I was praying and I said, man, God, you know, I was saying, man, what is the thing that we need? Like, I feel like this business is missing something. I feel like I don't know what that next thing, like, I don't know what it is. What is that next service? What's that? Like, is it a product? Is it a service? What is it? So I remember, and then he sat down with me, I'm talking about God. And then,
hey, I'm listening.
Okay. And then literally, in my mind, you know, as I was kind of praying, you know, God said, brand management. I said, what? He said, brand management. I said, yo, brand management. And so I knew about it. I've saw it a bunch of times, but I never thought to implement it in my own company because the person that I was following didn't do it.
Wow.
You know, you get it? So that's why you have to know what makes you different. Because I was following someone and he didn't do that. But he was bringing in $50,000 off one person, right? And he never had to see him again. But he's making $1 million a year just doing this stuff. And I'm like, that's not my niche. That's not what we're. So I'm like, so this is where it pays to be unique in your approach to your business. And you have to know what you're doing, right? And so I said, you know what, brand management. I have literally from the time I started it, right? So right now we have three big influencers in the Christian space on our team right now that had I not established a brand management service, they would have never had anything to come back to, right? Not only that, but we're missing out on so much revenue from having that returning customer, right? Again, if I'm saying that 70% of the market is returning customers, right? And if you don't have that, now you have to figure out all of these marketing strategies, spend all these ad dollars, you know, to figure out how to get that one customer that's going to spend money on a high ticket service one time and then be gone, right? Like we don't want that, because that's what we want to do. We want to have a continued relationship with that person, because guess what they're going to do? And here we go. And I want y'all, if y'all listen to me, I want you to really take notes about this. You don't want satisfaction. You want avocation with your customers. You don't want satisfaction. You want avocation. Well, Deon, what's the difference? I'm glad that you asked.
About to get the word of mouth.
Come on.
Yeah.
My man's exactly. Yeah. So if you have just say you're a service-based company and you gave this client a service and they were just satisfied. Okay, great. They're going to go and their friend will ask them, okay, well, listen, how was that service that you used? They say, you know what? It was pretty cool. They got the job done. They're satisfied. Let me tell you, do you think the friend are going to be like hopping through the roof and say, oh, well, let me work with that? Absolutely not.
Nah.
Right. But when you over deliver, Right? When you over deliver with your products, with your service, with your customer service, you over deliver, you create advocates for your brand. And guess what? Those advocates are going to spread the word about your business. They're going to spread, I mean, baby, they're going to shout it from the mountaintop.
Purchase your tracks today.